How we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to this episode of Getting Jiggly With It, where we are playing for Extra Life Charities. Wow, that is really bright. See, I don't know. We got a lot of light. I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted. I am easily distracted. Yesterday, we got these cameras in a certain position, and now I feel like it's nowhere near what I got them to. But I digress. We are playing tonight for Extra Life Charities. That is for Children's Miracle Network. We've been streaming all day long. We have this game plus one more after this. We are giving away copies of the games that we played during the live stream, just as a way to bring awareness to Extra Life Charities. The more people that come in here, the better. So we're doing this, and the publishers are giving us these games out of the kindness of their heart to support Extra Life themselves. So we had actually backed this game, and he gave me a discount because we told him we were going to use it for review when it came out. So we bought a copy on Kickstarter, but when he was starting to do preview copies, they said, hey, I'll just send you an extra copy. I was like, hey, we're doing Extra Life Charities. Would you mind if we did it as a giveaway? He said, go for it. He appreciated that. So that is what we're doing at the end of the stream. As always, we will be giving away this copy. You just need to be in the channel, be in the chat, and you know, chat with us and talk to us. Things like that. We like talking to people. It's been very fun. I've enjoyed all day today, a lot more than a lot of our live streams. We enjoy talking to you guys. So if you guys want to come out during our normal streams, which are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you are free to join us and chat about whatever game and tell us what we're doing wrong, and we'll try to fix it. Now, we did get some donation today, so big shout out to our donators. A lot of them donated out of the goodness of their heart, but of course, you want a little something something for your goodness of your heart, because everybody likes a little something something, right? We are doing a big old giveaway. Let's put that big old giveaway up, and you guys can look at the beautiful oddity while I put it up. There you go. This is the big old giveaway. We are giving away all of those games. How do you have a chance to get all of those games? It's about $500 worth of games. How do they get them?
Donating.
Donating how much?
$10.
$10 to what?
To Extra Life, to help the kids of Children's Miracle Network.
Sí. Para los niños. So para los niños. Those are all the games you can get by donating a simple $10. If you cannot donate, we fully understand that. That giveaway will be going until the end of November, however. So you do have time to donate. As well, if you can't, go out to our Twitter, go out to our Instagram, go out to our Facebook, share our posts and tweets. Maybe somebody in your friends and family would say, hey, I would like a Christmas gift. Can you donate $10 to Extra Life for me? Because that's a great Christmas gift to the niños. And then at the same time, you get a Christmas gift of $500 worth of board games. Yeah. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to what we are playing. We are playing Rescuing Robin Hood. We got, we actually set it up pretty good without
without seeing.
Without knowing what we were doing. So this is Rescuing Robin Hood. I don't think we're going to be able to this time get it. We're going to be playing on top of the book. Rescuing Robin Hood is a deck builder game. Like I said, we backed this game. I backed this game very early in our hobby life, right? I didn't know what deck builders were. I didn't know what dice checkers were. I didn't know what Ameritrash was. I didn't know what Euros were. I didn't know what none of that was. You know what I knew? I knew there was Pandemic. And I knew there was Pandemic Legacy. And I knew there was
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Yeah. So lighting looks good to me. Thanks, Michelle. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to get it down. I don't know. I'm very picky. I'm very OCD, right? So sometimes things might be good, and for most people, and I'm just not thinking it is. Same thing here. This seems washed out for some reason. Like, we look so vibrant and bright, and this seems washed out. We'll figure it out. We'll get it taken care of. But in this game, once I remembered and realized it was a deck builder, I was like, ooh, we're excited. So this is a cooperative deck builder. We are both going to have our band of merry men and women, merry people. And the merry people are going to try to defeat these guards by using our, what are we using? We're using our wit, our stealth, our brawn, and our jolliness. I don't know how our jolliness is going to make a guard, maybe we make him laugh or be like a comedian or something. What am I, a joke to you? They do have a jester's hat, though, on as the icon. And we're going to use those to try to get through this berry. These aren't merry. Those are merry. These are not so merry. We're going to try to use it to get through the guards, to get to the villagers, rescue the villagers. If we can rescue the villagers, then it will be added to our deck. So we do start with a deck of 8 cards, just like any deck builder. The difference is you're not using your resources to buy cards. You're using your resources to attack these guys, which for us is completely different. We've never played anything where you're not using your cards in a deck builder to take out guards. I don't know if there's other guards like this. You guys would have to let me know if you, with other deck builders, if there are things. I gotta remember, look at that, not at that. Studio keeps chatting, and I want to read his chat while I'm in the middle of talking. I shouldn't do that. But let me know if you guys have played deck builders similar to that, where you're not actually buying cards from a market. You're actually having to defeat to actually rebuild your pool of cards. But that's basically the phase. So first phase, we're going to use our men. Our men are going to increase our tracks, which I got my track down here. We could actually, this probably should be zoomed out a little bit more, but we're going to leave the camera alone for the rest of the night. It is where it is. But we increase our track by whatever points we get on our villagers. That allows us to then try to combat the equivalent of the guards. So the top one is outwitting. So with the outwitting action, it's basically a press your luck type game. You're trying to see how far you can go. It's like, do I want to go one more? Do I want to go one more? Do I think I can outwit all 3 guards, right? The second one is the sneak. The sneak allows you to say that I'm going to sneak past certain guards to take them out. That one they call, what is that, the game mechanic? That is a pick and choose mechanic. And you can make that a little bit easier on yourself because there is a scouting action, which allows you to reveal 2 guards. So if you got a scouting action, because you have a card that gives you a scouting action, you could reveal the 2 guards here, and then you would know what all 3 guards are and which ones you want to pick and choose from. So that's what you do with the middle, what's the green thing? The stealth. Brawn is basically brute strength. All or nothing. It's called an all or nothing. If you go in with brawn, can you take out each one of these guards? And there are 2 different colors. There is red and blue guards. So blue guards are the easier guards. They go between 1 and 5. And then red guards are the harder guards. They go between 2 and 9. So we're going to do that for 4 days and 4 nights. We're going to do it for 4 days. At the end of the 4th day, then we will go up against the sheriff, the castle, and try to rescue Robin Hood. Now, you don't have to beat the sheriff. He is optional. But if we rescue Robin Hood and we've got enough resources left, we can go ahead and attack said sheriff. I think that's it. It was a very big book. The reason we were late was, besides walking Bella, which was my excuse, I had to read the rules. This was one of the games we mentioned earlier in the stream. We have no clue how to play this game. So we're guaranteed to make rules mistakes. Again, our YouTube videos are not how-to plays. We jokingly say they are how not to play. 9 times out of 10, we're going to play something wrong. And usually to make the game harder for ourselves. Like, we're going to forget a rule that if we would have followed, we probably would have won 3 turns ago. And unfortunately now we lost, right? So here we go. Let me catch up with Studio. Let me see what he was chatting about.
First, he said that he hopes that we rescue Robin Hood before his stew
is done for dinner. Pressure cooker. Let's see if Robin Hood can be saved in time for dinner. And then he says the first board game. Oh, he bought Small World. I saw Small World. I think that might be a cool game. And then there's Small World of Warcraft. And I used to like World of Warcraft. I used to do it a lot. A lot. That was my game. That was like my only game. Like, I didn't get an Xbox 360 until I stopped playing World of Warcraft. Right? It was that bad. I was like in a guild, raiding, all that stuff. So that was the same as the Pandemic. They came out with a World of Warcraft Pandemic. I was like, should I get that? Should I get the Harry Potter deck builder game? You can guess what I went with. I don't know. I guess you can guess. I'll tell you if you're right. Are you going to guess? I'm going to guess? All right, I'll tell you guess. I went with the Harry Potter deck builder game. 2 reasons. One, me and Audrey, of course, will be able to play it because we're liking deck builders to some degree. As long as it's got a board, Audrey likes it. Is this different because you're attacking and doing more?
It has little cubes.
Oh, it's got little cubes and a board. So we have a board. We're good. We're good. That is the #1 requirement on a deck builder game. Does it have a board with cubes? That's when we start rating videos next year. That'll be like #1. Does it have a board and cubes? Yes. Components? Check. like the art. It's got good art.
Yeah.
Right. We bought that for that reason. And also, if somehow I can get it inside of a suitcase, we'll take it over to Hawaii with me because my sister is a big pothead. So, of course, she likes Harry Potter, not the other stuff. Get away from it. We're a family-friendly channel. You didn't get my joke, or you didn't laugh at it.
No.
I think she's gotten to the point where my jokes are just numb to her. 2 years of being in isolation
I like
together.
Your jokes.
Like my jokes. I don't like my jokes. All right.
just don't understand.
Jolliness may be low. Close copy of Casey Ailes from Mars in Tights. The Men in Tights. She hasn't seen Men in Tights, so I have to show her Men in Tights. It's not good. It's good, but it's not good. So many cards. Steven loves Harry Potter more than Teresa. Really? So he's a closet pothead. He keeps it in the closet. All right. Well, we can bring it down. It actually plays, I think, 4 players. So we might bring it down for Thanksgiving, Christina. We'll bring it down for Thanksgiving. Wait a minute, are we still having Thanksgiving there, or are we just doing the Thanksgiving here? No one's clarified that with me. Text me later. Because I know Mom's doing one up here, and I don't, an early one, so I didn't know if we were still going down there. Either way. All right, so let's get started. So the way we start, I hope, I might be going into the rulebook a lot. Nothing closet about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you start with your 4 Mary Band. So I've got Maid Marian. You get to choose your leader. My leader is Maid Marian. And then Oddities
That's what we chose at the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's what we chose at the beginning. And then Oddities is, who are you?
Maud Lindsay.
Maud Lindsay. All right, but she has a bonus. You get 1 of each of those every turn, don't you?
1 cookery, 1 scouting.
Yeah, so you basically get you get a cookery and a scouting token.
Now?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can lay your 4 out. So the cookery basically is before you attack, you get +2 wit, brawn, or stealth to any band. Unspit cookery becomes mead, and then mead is used to get 1 jolliness if you decide not to spend it. Scouting is where, like I said, the green, you can scout the cards, 2 of them, and you can flip over 2 of the cards that are not there. Prayer, if you do a prayer, you can shift the guard to any position in the row. If you do 2 prayer, you can remove the guard. So, all right, so I get 1 prayer. All right. So I'm not going to use my prayer, so I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. Oh, no, you don't have any prayer either. Oh, no. Maybe I have to use my prayer. All right, so now you do your track. So I got 6 for her. So 6, and then I've got 1, then I got 2, 1, 2, and I got another 2, so that goes back around to the 1, and this goes up to 10, and then I got another 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I have 13, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 14. I can't count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, 14.
14, all right. So let me just do the math. It's either 3, 5, 8, and then 3, 4, and 1. I get 1 jolliness. So after our turn, unused brawn and jolliness go to the next player. What does jolliness do? Oh, it gives me +1 to something. All right. So my question is, I have 4 brawn. The highest those guys can be is 5. I don't have a scouting token, though. I have a lot of stealth, though. So I think I'm going to... You get to make 2 attack actions. Whatever I don't make goes over to you. Now, the question was, is that simultaneous? Do I get to turn yours, and you get to do yours at the same time? At the start of the day, each round, each player draws the top 4. Okay, so yeah, we do it at the same time. That way I can see what you have so we can plan it out. So you have that scout action, right? So, yeah, so it might be better for you to do the sneak action. Because I only get to attack twice. That is a big group of guys. Like, how are you going to make it all the way through there to rescue her? I guess that's the point. She's kind of hard. Inviting ourselves to the holiday again, I see. This was cool. Love Robin Hood, the last board game. The one Final Frontier made. There aren't many out there for some reason. Yeah, there aren't many. There's what's real nice if you... Well, I don't have it. I left it over there. In the unboxing video, you'll see there was actually a book, and it tells you about all the villagers and all the people in this game. It's so cool. It's got the same art in it. All right. Oh, it's our first attack. Okay, I got a lot of outwitting. So the max they can be is 5. So let's say one average is 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22, 21, 24. Right? Yeah, 8 cards. 8 times 3 is 24. It's getting late, guys. I told you. Good thing I didn't. I was going to switch to beer. I really was. I was going to switch to beer. I decided that probably wasn't a good idea. All right. And I have a prayer. So what's prayer give me? Shift the sheriff's guard to any position in row. All right. I'm gonna try to outwit. I'm gonna try to outwit him. All right. I've got. Oh no, I only have 15. I don't have 24. I've got 14. I'm gonna try to outwit these guys. I'm gonna try to get through these guys to outwit them. So 4, so I have 4, and then I'm going to outwit him. 3, that's 7. I can't remember if I flip and then do it, or if I just have to, it's press my luck. I don't flip each time, I think. If you choose to continue, reveal the next card. Okay, so that is 4, 7. Yeah, I'm going to go again. 8. All right, so if I get a 5, I'm still good, right? Because I get a 5, that's 13, and I have 14. So one more. 9. If I get a 5, I'm still good, because 14, I'm still good. 2. If we fail, we completely fail. And you have how much? Well, you get my leftover. You got a pretty good amount, so you could finish this row off, I think. So I'm good. I'm going to stop there. So that used 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That used up 11, so that leaves me 3 for my first attack. And then these guys gets discarded. All right. Or I can just continue to go through these myself. Oh, and then he gets flipped over. Oh, I would have been able to get him. He was only a 1. I don't know. Can you make the same thing twice? I don't know if I want to do that. So jolliness +1 to your. It's only brawn and jolliness goes to the next player. I thought everything went to the next player. I thought wit went to the next player too. I think I missed something. I missed something in the rules, which again doesn't surprise me. The first time I read the rules was less than 30 minutes ago. So the fact that I know as much about this game as I do is pretty surprising. By the way, I back games without reading rules. Don't know why. That's just what I do. Defeated. Ending your turn. You pass any unused jolliness and brawl to the next player, unless the last person in the round. Okay. Next player gains jolliness you did not use in your turn. For example, if you had 5. Yeah. Okay, so the rest of the stuff doesn't go over. Okay, so I have to use my stealth then. I have to use my stealth. So with my stealth, how much does it use? I didn't realize I had so much stealth going on. All right, so attack with stealth. Choose a row of guards and select any number of guards face down in any position in the row to attack. You do not have to select the guards at the end of the row. Okay, so I've got, so if we say this is 1, and we say these are 5, right? Then that would be 6, and I've got more than 6. So I'm going to stealth all 3 of these, right? So I'm going to go after all 3 of them, which is fine. 1, 4, and 1. That is 6. I had 8, so that puts me down to 2. They are defeated.
6.
Oh, no. Oh, it's a higher number. Okay, Lo Siento, hang on. We're oh, dang it. I failed. They're different. I was looking at the wrong number.
Yes. I mean, you were doing green and it is blue. Yes?
No, I wasn't doing the outwit. I was looking at blue, but I needed to do
then
this.
You moved green, but
I know, but that's what I'm doing. As I'm doing the stealth so I can attack all of them. So I failed. So I failed because I didn't have enough. You have to have enough to do it all. And I didn't have enough to do it all because I was looking at the wrong number. I was counting the 1 and said if these were 5s, that's 9, and I would have enough. Right? I didn't look at, I don't know if he was the 6 or the 3. If I would have known that, I would have only flipped over, I think it was the other way around. I probably would have only flipped over 2. Because that would have been probably guessing. Dang it. Alright. So my second attack failed. Okay, so now it's your turn. Enjoy. Alright, did you put your, you were supposed to do your things. Okay. So 2, 3, 3 is 6. You get my brawn though, so my brawn is 4. And you get my jolliness because I didn't use it, so that gives you 1, right?
Oh my dreams.
We haven't. I was just doing this one. Okay, so you have 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. And then you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So you get 10 more. And then jolliness, you have 2. Another 2. Now, jolliness does not carry over. Jolliness, nothing carries over to the next round. So you want to spend your jolliness to add +1 to whatever you want to do. Now, we know what it's going to take to get rid of this row, right? We don't know what it's going to take to get rid of this row or this row, right? And you only get to attack twice. I would say we need to get rid of this.
So I have 7.
5, 6.
Oh.
Well, and you do have your scout. If you want to use your scout, you could flip over these 2 cards or 2 cards here.
No, but I prefer to do that.
Well, no, but if you want to scout,
what do I do?
that goes away. You don't get to keep that. So you rather spend it. Yeah, put it back on its thing. So we'll flip these 2 over. So now we know what it's going to take to get through them. So to get through them with stealth is going to take 5, 6, 7 plus 4, so 11, right? To get through these guys with stealth is 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, right? So how much? You have 7.
7.
So this is 5, 6, 7, and 4 more. You don't have enough wit. You don't have enough wit to do that. Do you have enough?
Still?
Do you have enough wit? No, 6, 5, 3. No. What about these guys? Here? Oh no, here you got enough wit to get past these guys. 1, 5, 1.
I'm at 6, so that's 6.
So that's 6. So there you go. So that got rid of them. And then she goes up here. And then now, your choice is, now you've got a lot of brawn. You might be able to make it through all these guys. I don't know. Because here, remember, you can use this to get 3 more brawn. Or you can use it to get, 3 more stealth, which would be 4, 5, 6, 11. So if you had 4 more stealth, that would get you 11. If you want to get this guy, because we don't know what this is, and that's kind of a safer bet because we know what it is. You want to get Henry?
Okay, I get Henry. Yeah.
All right, you're going to use. All right, so you use your jolliness. We don't have to do this because we know you have enough. So use your jolliness, and then you're going to stealth past these guys. They are gone. You saved Henry. And then that is set the guards and villagers. Decide if you'd like to flip 1 or 2 challenge cards. Optional. Attack the sheriff's guard. Each person makes 2 attacks. Recruit and rescue a villager's player with the first player token chooses first. So I'll go ahead and take Chica and put her in my discard pile. And then you can have Henry. We share and share alike. When we recruit,
discard pile?
that's what I'm checking is whether it goes in our discard pile or our draw pile when we recruit. Recruiting villagers. If one takes 2 attacks, players recruit. Beginning the first player, choose to take 1 card, the major oak, and add it to the personal discard pile or pass. Okay. So yeah, discard pile. All right. So this goes in our discard pile. These go in our discard pile. This goes over there. This goes with Robin Hood. It says beside Robin Hood.
All of this is discard?
Yeah. So there goes with Robin Hood. Yeah. And then we set up for this days 1 and 2, so we set that up again. So one copper.
Copper, 1.
Silver. Yep.
1 gold.
Yep. And then 3 with 1 face up. Blue. Still blue. We haven't moved on to the next round yet. So 1, 2, and then that one face up. 2 face up. 1, 2, 3, 4 face up. 1, 2. I don't know if I'm wondering if it's possible to get through 2 full lines. You know what I mean?
No.
All right, so you have to flip your food over to mead. Flip that over. Just flip it to the other side. There you go. It's mead. So that gives you +1 jolliness, and then I lose this because I didn't use it. So all tokens have to be used. There really wasn't a reason for me to change that. However, We do have the option now to get some people that have more prayers, and 2 prayers allow us to remove a guard. Basically, they get confused, and you get to remove them. So it might be really beneficial to get another one of these guards. All right.
So
reset.
This one gives me 1 jolliness?
If you want to use it on a turn, you can use it for +1 jolliness. Say, for example, you're 1 short of being able to accomplish something. Boom, there's your +1. So just think of it as a +1 on any skill, because jolliness gives you +1. All right, so put everything back down to settle. You get the first player marker, so you get to decide where we go, and then draw out your merry band of people. So, all right. So you guys, I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to tell you, Jaden played a deck builder with us, Christina. So ask Jaden about Clank. It takes a little bit to figure a deck builder out, but once you know one deck builder mechanic, you can kind of get into any other one. The only thing that makes things more difficult, and this is probably where Oddity is going to like this one a little bit more, are when they have lots of words and you have to be able to combo them.
Yeah.
Right? Like these, there's no words. You just get things, right? So I get a prayer. All right, so I seem to have all the prayer cards. You only have 1 prayer card. So I'm going to say I want to rescue one of the 2 with the prayer because this is my 2nd prayer card. See, I have 2. So I think if I try to stack my deck with prayer cards, because then that will benefit us, because I can basically just take out people with my prayer cards.
What do I get?
Hang on. Yeah, you get all the stuff. So your girl always gets you get a cooking every turn. So grab you another cooking. You get a seek every turn. Right? You get another seek because your guy. Yeah, you get a scout. So get another scout for that guy. And then get another prayer. And then get another cooking. So you have a lot. Wow, you have a lot. Now, cooking, you didn't use it last turn as cooking because you didn't need to. But you can add +2. So if you use it during that round, it counts as a +2. If you save it, it just counts as a +1 later. So that's all. All right. So so now you go first. I'm going to do my math here while you do your math. We'll do it at the same time. So 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. That's pretty good. Green is, wow, that's not, okay, I'm not going to be doing any stealthing today unless you can't give me stealth. You can only give me brawn and jolliness. Ooh, I'm not going to be doing any brawn either. Holy cow. 3.
How do you get that much?
1, 2, 3. I don't, because she doesn't have an ability. Maid Marian has no ability, look. So she has very high wit because she has nothing.
Yeah.
I really like the art style. Yeah, Ryan, that's honestly, like I said, when we first started into the hobby this year, right, and we started doing the YouTube channel, I mean, we were doing the YouTube channel before, but when we switched over to board games and I learned about Kickstarter, which nobody should ever learn about Kickstarter, the thing that drew me in was the art. I knew nothing about mechanics. You got to think, when we were first back in games in January, February, March, I didn't know what mechanics were, right? I knew you rolled dice and things moved around boards usually. So I bought this because it looked pretty. Simple as that. I reached out to the guy and said, hey, we'd like to play it on our channel, and he was like, oh, here, gave us a discount. I was like, cool, yeah, I'll back it. It's a slippery slope. What else am I going to do with my disposable income? Right now, we don't have Niños, so. Right now. All right, so what do you didn't get 10 of anything, did you?
No.
Now, again, you have your food. You have your scouts. Do you want to do your scout actions first? And see what's in this bigger row? Maybe do one in the big row, one in the small row? Or
okay.
I think we want to go after these. I think of the 2 we want to go after. So you can either try to do this entire row, or you can mix and match,
So that is just flipping them?
The problem is I have to be able to outwit. So if you were to flip 4 of these, that would definitely tell me whether or not I wanted to try to outwit those. But that's up to you, Mila.
So how do I do? I have 2 of these.
You have 2, so you get to flip over 2 cards per horse.
I can flip 4.
Mm-hmm.
This 4.
You want to do those 4? All right.
We got the
All right. I'm not going to remember what that was. Yeah, I grabbed 5. You're right. All right, so this is what we got. Yep. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, and discard your tokens. Okay, that is a lot to get through. I have 7 wit. That is not 7 wit. That is like the highest wit you can get. 4, 5, 4. Yeah, I'm not going through that way. I don't have a lot of brawn. You have quite a bit. You could feed yourself and give yourself more brawn. Oh, you do have 1 jolliness.
Okay.
For the last guy.
Alright.
The rabbit hole Kickstarter. I fell down pretty badly. Same. But never saw this game. It looks something I would enjoy. Still fairly new to the hobby.
Hi, David.
Hey, David's Poker Life. Man, you've been missing out on freebie games, man. We've been giving out games out all day long. Hey, David, I sent you a thing on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it. We do have a giveaway. $10 donation for Extra Life. Does enter you into a chance to get about $500 worth of board games. So I don't know if you and your significant other, I can't remember, wife? Yeah, he's married. Yeah, girlfriend. So. Married. Lots of board games. So go check out the link up above. Anybody else who's just joined as well, $10 donation gets you entered into that drawing. That drawing is going till the end of the month, so not just the 2 days we are streaming, but throughout the rest of the day, we will be still giving out the games that we're playing. So those of you that missed Rescuing Robin Hood on Kickstarter, we will be giving out a copy at the end of this stream. The other game we'll be playing, the last game of the night, is The Bank Job, which was probably another one that people missed because it's from another small indie publisher. I missed this one. Actually, I caught this one late pledge. I was just going through GameFound and looking through their late pledges. That's how I found it.
So.
So.
I use my cookie.
So this would be what? 8, 9, 10. Remember, with Brawn, it's all or nothing. You have to make it all the way through with Brawn. So if you're going to go all the way through, you're not going to make it all the way through this one. That's 3, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's no way either one of us are making it through that one. Wow, we got hosed on that one. Both seem to... Okay, so I'm saying we need to go after this one then. We got to get one of the two with the prayers. So I would say maybe go after this one and this one.
But I don't have more mouse.
Seeks, we don't. But the good thing we seek there, though, didn't we? Because if we would have gone through with anything, we would have failed. We would have just outright failed at doing that one. I have a prayer which does allow me to move them to another row. Before attacking, use one prayer to shift a sheriff's guard to any position in any row. Okay, so you can move them out of a row. I still don't think we'd make it through. Even with your prayer, my prayer, I don't think we'd make it through.
I don't understand what these do.
So food allows you to add +2 to any stat.
And this one?
That one allows you to move, if you only have one, allows you to move a guard from one row to another row, or even in the same row. Vanessa, you'd love to play this with the kids. I just want to send $10 here. Super chat the $10. David, if you don't want to go out to the Extra Life, then you can just do you've already do the membership, so you got the emojis and the Pokeball. Oh, your Pokeball is a different color. That's right. He's got the orange Pokeball.
Oh yeah.
Instead of the red Pokeball. But yeah, David, however you want to do it, man. We know you support it. However you do it, man, I'll make sure that your name's in the drawing. All right. Yeah, I don't know what you want to do anymore. I can't. So, if you want more scouting, you could just go after this row here. You can anticipate, if you want to say it's going to be 3, 6, 9 on all 3 categories. Say it's going to take you 9 in any category. Do you have enough to do that with anything?
Only Brawn.
Brawn's close. All right. So what you can use is your Jolly to increase your Brawn. So you can use the food to increase your Brawn.
Jelly 9 Brawn.
Goes to 9 Brawn. If you want to just make sure, because say this is 3 and these are 5s, then the most you would need would be 13. So you could use your +1 for a Jolly, and then you can increase that by 1. So that puts you at
11.
10. Yeah, 10. And then that drops that back down. And then you could use the food. You would have to use both food to get you to 14.
Use both food.
Food. Well, not jolly, just food. So that would put you at 14. All right? And your mead goes with the food too. All right?
What goes with the food?
The mead, flip it over. Remember, it's two-sided. There you go. All right, and then you're going to use brawn on this row.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's all or nothing.
14.
So good thing we did the extra. Ooh. So that was 5, 9, and 3. So that's 12. So reduce your brawn by 12. That puts you down to 2, right? All right. So you rescued him. So that's your first attack. And then here, man, that's gonna be rough. How many of these guys can you outwit? You've got 7. 4, 5, 6. You can outwit 2 of them.
Can I just do one part of this? Like no.
You can, but I don't know if I'll have enough to get through it with what I've got. Because the only thing you're going to give me is your brawn, and I don't have a lot of brawn. I don't think we're making it through this one. I don't think we are. I would almost say, try to outwit those guys. Yeah, I don't see it because I don't have enough attack. No matter what you give me, I'm sorry. I have 17 outwit. Okay, I might be able to outwit them if you start outwitting them.
So
you have the most outwit, right? So you have 7. So you would be able to get rid of 2. But then that's 5, 9, 13. I have 7. I have 17. So this right here would be 13. What's the chances of all of those being 1s? Well, I can move. Hang on, you can move 1. Hang on, wait. You can move 1. You have 7, right? Yeah, you can move this guy up here.
Okay.
And then that would make you do 7.
Does it have to be the last one? I mean, the first one? The last one?
Is it any?
I don't know.
We gotta read. Yeah, any. Okay, yeah, so you can move the 5. You wanna move the 5?
Yeah.
Alright. So you move the 5, and then you can use your brawn, so you can use 6 brawn to get rid of these 2 guys. Right?
6 brawn?
Oh, not brawn, I'm sorry, wit. 6 wit, right? Because you have 7 wit. Right, so that gets rid of those 2 guys. Alright, and then that's the end for your turn. And then I have the same thing. I have my prayer.
Did I use my prayers?
Yep, so I used my prayer, because it goes away. You'd rather use it. And then I'm going to do my... Oh, and then I get how much brawn from you?
2.
2. It really doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to attack a second time and succeed. So it doesn't matter. Alright, so 4. I'm going to outwit him for 4. And then 7. How much do I have? I have 17. I'm good. 10. 14. So I used 14. There we go. So we rescued that one. And then I have... Oh, did I get my cookery?
I don't think you...
No, I didn't get my cookery. It doesn't matter. There's no way I'm making it through that. Or that. So I'm not going to spin the cooking because there's no way I'm going to do it. 1, 2, I get 3. So it puts me at 8. Yeah, I can't even make it through the line that's visible. So there you go. So my attack will fail. It doesn't matter. So yeah, look at that. Another 2, 2, 2, and 3.
So Beatrice is not rescued.
So Beatrice is not rescued. So she goes up here with the Captain. There we go. No need for drawing. I just want to support y'all because this is what you all do. And I want to go to the link to do that too. All right. Appreciate it, David. No problem. David with the super chat. So these are things that for those of you that watch other board game channels, these are things that are a little bit different for us. I mentioned in another stream, of course, we do have memberships. Memberships are $1 a month instead of a Patreon. Right now it gives you emojis and some other things. We do plan to do some more membership-only videos, maybe like longer streams, campaign streams. We had a lot of fun playing the game with chat last time, so maybe we can find more games that work like that where we'll be able to play with chat. Yeah. Those would probably be more membership-type games that we can play with you guys. So just throwing it out there. I know it is a little bit different. Most people aren't used to that membership option or even the super chat option to support the channel. It's a little bit different than I think Patreon. What I miss? Sorry, had to go to the link. No, I was just praising you, David. I was just saying thank you for all the good things you do, man. That's all. Yeah. And making donations that requires us to match at 50%, right? That's it. All right, so that was that round. So
Hi, JJ.
Hi, JJ. All right, so discard our cards, reset everything back to 0. You have any comida, it gets flipped over.
You have any comida.
Move the first player token over. Shuffle our deck. And then we go to day 2. So after day 2, refine your deck down to 8 cards. Oh, we forgot to hire. So I'm going to take the prayer. And
why do I have Henry with me?
Hang on.
I put Henry here, or not?
Oh, he was in your discard pile. Where was your other discarded cards? That's fine. He's yours. Put him in your deck. All right, put him in your deck. All right. So now we have to discard. It's the end of day 2, so we need to refine our deck down to 8 cards. We can only have 8 cards. So technically, we want to keep all of our strongest guys. Well, don't shuffle. There's no reason to shuffle because you have to choose your 8 cards. So you want to choose the 2 you rescued. That's like a no-brainer, right? And then you want to choose what you're going to focus on. So I think I'm going to focus on wit because I'm good at wit. What do you have?
I have nothing. I mean,
well, these are your new guys. He's Brawn and Jolly. I would do Brawn and Jolly and food. And your scouting tokens. Don't get rid of your scouting guys. So make sure you keep them. So I think these are going to be my last 2. So I'm going to focus on wit and stealth. I think Audity's going to do Brawn, and I'm not sure what her other thing is.
Jolly?
Oh, don't forget your dude down there. Well, that would be 8. Right there's 8. Is that the 8 you want?
Yeah.
All right. So that's her 8. That's my 8. So these go to Sherwood Forest. So they're basically retiring in Sherwood Forest. They go up there. This is our new deck of 8. All right. So, and then we shuffle.
Always.
And then, yeah, so that's why we didn't just shuffle at the beginning. All right. Then we go to days 3 and 4. Now, with these days, there is a lot of variety. You basically do these at random. So the days actually change and how you perform them. So we actually somehow lucked out and got some gold in ours. But this is definitely going to make a difference in how you play. And then some of them, like even this one with day 1 and 2, there's band leaders gain +3 stealth. Choose a face down sheriff's guard and turn it face up. So there's actual extra rules on some of these as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so that was day 1 and 2. So now we're on to day 3. So we want to go ahead and set up the guards and the villagers as shown on day 3. So we get a silver. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that one we get to rescue 2, but we got to go through 10. That one we got to go through red guards. You get a bronze and a gold. Well, I thought I was going to sneeze. So hopefully everybody that got disconnected found us again. Joel told everyone in the original stream to come here. All right, thanks, Giggles. Yeah, I'm hoping everybody comes back over. There's no way that I know of on YouTube to connect back to the original stream because once I looked back at YouTube, it said, you know, edit in YouTube Studio. You have to basically connect within a certain amount of time. Or reconnect within a certain amount of time.
That was something.
That's fine. Maybe something manufacturing, printing. Oh, there we go.
10.
Yeah. Remember, it's getting harder because our deck's getting better now. Because we rescued people.
What if we don't have 10?
Shuffle. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we really one short? 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're at 8. Yeah, we're at 8. And that one's right? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. Yeah. Yeah, so annoying. Well, it's Comcast. So we've had issues with this Comcast last year. They came out and replaced some cables. I replaced my modem and router with a better modem and router, right? This year, exactly 1 year later, it did it again. And they're like, oh, everything's perfect, right? And they came over and they're like, yeah, okay, we replaced the wire behind the wall, replaced the couplings, replaced the wires connected to the house, replaced all around here, right? Okay. See if that works. Started doing it again. Well, they said on the call, it's our modem, because that's what they're supposed to say. Audrey knows. She used to have to say it. It's like step one of Comcast troubleshooting. Do they own a modem? Yes. Is there a problem? Yes. It's their modem. Like that's the first checklist they go through, right? So I started looking online because you can go into your modem. A lot of people don't know this. You can go into your modem and check when it's dropping, and it gives error codes, and it says it's critical and why. I searched that, and that's a very common issue when there is some type of intermittent disruption on a line. Well, if they've already replaced the stuff here, right, then it's not here. You need to now run me a new cord from the road. And if that doesn't fix it, you need to run a cord from the road to wherever the junction box is you're tapped into. Hit your modem awful. Yeah, that's the way it is. Great troubleshooting. No, I'm sorry. Step one, have you turned it off and turned it back on again? Which at least, no. So when I call Comcast, I'm like, I've turned it off, I've turned it back on again. I plugged it directly into my computer without the router. I plugged it in with the router. I tried on Wi-Fi, I've tried on hardwired. I tried through my network.
I have to say, sir, you need to do that again. That may fix the problem this time.
Yeah.
I was trained to do that and then trained to train people.
to say that, yeah. Then trained to train people. Well, that was mine. Have you tried the forgot password button? Because that's what I had to teach Audrey to teach people to say. Have you tried the forgot password button? But I didn't forget my password. I know, maybe our system reset you. No, you never want to say that. Because then they're like, why is your system resetting my password?
No.
All right, so we are back. So for those of you guys that missed, basically between day 2 and 3, you have to trim your deck back down to 8 cards. So we picked the 8 Merrymen we wanted. The rest of them got retired up here in Sherwood Forest. That comes in handy for defeating the Sheriff, I think, at the end of the game. I can't remember exactly. We'll get to that point when we get to that point. All right, so I got the first player marker, so I will draw. We draw our 4 cards. Well, you don't have it yet. So 1, 2, 3. You have to wait till you draw your 4. So 4. All right. So.
Okay.
Oh, did you shuffle? Shuffle.
These are the 8.
It's your ocho. Yeah. Shuffle. Shuffle.
Shuffle. And put them all.
Oh, some people are in the bank stream. Oh, yeah. This one's running over, so I'm going to move that stream now that I think about it. Thank you for the reminder. Let me move that stream, and I will tell them to come over here. No, not Streamlabs. YouTube. Studio.youtube.com. I was debating. I really was. I was like, maybe I should just like run this to that one, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I guess I should have. All right, so we're going to move. You can go ahead and do your collect whatever you need, and don't forget your Chica. Your Chica's still part of your merry band. We didn't get rid of. We didn't kick her out of the band. She's the lead singer. You can't kick her out. All right, so yeah, there's 2 people waiting.
Oh, I have much scouting.
There you go. So I sent the message there. And let me. Where's the time? Oh, I gotta click edit. We'll learn how to YouTube. Learn how to YouTube. So we'll move this out to 10 o'clock. You guys got you guys got us streaming late tonight. I knew it was gonna take longer. Like that's one of the things with me. I had to try to like figure out. I'm like, okay, how do I plan out the amount of time it's gonna take for XYZ game when we've never played half the games, and even when we do, like chatting with you guys and stuff like that takes longer. So tacos expand.
Empanadas.
Oh, tacos y empanados. Empanadas. All right. There we go. What are we doing? Oh, I gotta do my numbers. Okay, 6, 9, 12, 22, 24. Ooh. I got wit. I got wit for days. I get those prayers. Stew turned out pretty well. That is good to hear. Nice. We make some pretty good either Instapot or we use just a slow cooker. So we do like chilies, stews. Some good ones. Corned beef. Oh yeah, corned beef and cabbage. That should be on our diet. Maybe. We'll have to check. But no, we haven't made ajiaco in a while. Ajiaco, mondongo, sancocho.
Any Colombian food.
Well, we haven't gone to the Colombia store. All right. So when we invade my sister, we'll have to go by there and get that. Barbacoa. Mm-hmm. I use an Instant Pot. Actually, I wonder if that store across the street will have the flavor packs. It's a Colombian specific. I don't know if that's going to be Colombian or Mexican.
El Gallo?
Yeah, the new one that's opening.
What is what it says?
International.
International.
I don't know. I don't know about international markets, if they're really international or they just
the name is
say
El Gallo. They must sell lots of
Okay, so I got these, got that, got these. Oh, I'm still going through. I think I got distracted. 2, 5, 11. Yeah, that's pretty good stealth. 2 brawn, which is fine. I'm going to pass that over to you. No jolliness. My people are not jolly. Unless I decide to use my +1 for my jolliness. Alright, so here we go. So I have 24. Do you think I can get through that? Should I just go through the big one?
On what?
I've got 24.
Wow. Wit?
Because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing wit. I was focusing on wit. Una torta de jamón, pues. No cake. Not cake.
Torta is like the sandwich?
Torta. Yeah, the sandwich. I think he said that in one of the sandwich. All right, so 24. I'm gonna.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna try to go for the big one. So 3. I'm gonna keep going. 7. 9. 5. Ooh, that was a big hit. 14. Oh, another big hit. 19. Okay, the most it can be is a 5, right? Most it can be is a 5, which puts you right at 24.
Oi!
6.
No.
I thought the biggest number was 5. Hang on. I'm using my jolliness to increase that. Hang on. I use my jolliness.
Oh, okay.
I use my jolliness. Shh. You guys didn't see that. All right, we're good. We succeeded. Shh.
I mean, that is a 10.
I know, that's why I had 24. But I gave myself 25 with my jolliness.
No. I saw 10.
No, see. No, I thought it said the highest they could be blue was 5. Craving elote asado con mayo con chili powder, cilantro, lime.
Elote is like the maize.
Oh, so the
right?
Mexican corn.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where we messed up, is the mayonnaise. Well, and we can't find the queso that melts properly either.
No, we can't. Queso fresco? No.
Nah, we got the one that they called Mexican cheese, and we thought that was the one you're supposed to put in the corn. It didn't melt.
It didn't melt.
But again, maybe that's because of the mayo. Maybe it's not supposed to melt. The mayo keeps the cheese held onto it. Maybe. David's going to have to teach us some... Oh, it does save ranges from 1 to 6. It is 1 to 6. Alright, well that was my first attack. We cheated. Who cares? It's cooperative.
But it was not cheating. You actually had that, didn't you?
Well, yes, but technically I think you're supposed to use the other one first. So I have... Oops, we gotta flip this guy over now. Alright, so I have, for my stealth, I've got 11. So if we go with 3, 5, 10, 15, saying they're 5s, then I'm short. So I think I'm going to use both of my prayers to get rid of this guy completely. Alright. That leaves me 3 guys. The first one is a 5. I can't pass this one to you. I'm going to try. So I'm going to press my luck on all 3 of them. So 5. So we failed. We failed. Miserable. We failed. Alright, so I give you 2 brawn. So you can increase your brawn by dos. Alright, so to get through these guys, you're gonna need... Oh, you got a lot of seek. Do you wanna seek?
Todo seek.
2? Oh, Bella, that's a good fart, sweetie. Like, her farts are just like to die for. Like, literally.
I don't smell it.
Yeah. So each seek lets you search 2, right? Yeah, 2. So you can use 1 seek for these 2. All right. So we know. Wow. Yeah. If you're gonna go through brawn, that's gonna take a lot of brawn. I should have stealthed through those guys.
And
then you can do. Well, no. You've got how many? You had 3 total, right?
4 of the other ones.
Well, yeah, you can't do the ones that I try to go through. I already failed that. All right. Okay, so you get 2 attacks. You do have your food if you need it. All right, how much brawn do you have? You have 26 brawn. So 8 is 16. You could make it through this one. With your brawn, you can make it through this one. But then, can you make it through this one with your... you only have 5. Oh, but you have a lot of jolly.
Wait, with my brawn?
Your brawn can make it through that one.
No.
Oh, you have 16.
16.
5, 6, 7, 8.
This
9.
one.
You can make it through that one. What's without that? I mean, before not knowing if that's a 5. Well, no. Can you make it if you add some jolliness to it, or add your food to it? How short do you think you are? If this is a 5, how short are you?
5.
You're like 5 short. So you could use 5. Okay, so if you used 5 jolliness.
No, wait. I have 16. Yeah, I have 16. I mean, that is 16.
Okay, so that would get rid of that. But remember, it's all or nothing. You have to do this. So you can either give yourself more than enough. Okay, if we say this is a 6, right? If we say this is a 6, then you can... Well, technically, you can throw it all into brawn, because with these, you get to pick and choose now, because you see them. So you can outwit as many as you need to. Yeah, so put everything into brawn, because if you have anything left over, you can take these guys out. So if you put all of your jolly into brawn, how much jolly you have?
6.
All right, so that will put you at 22, right? All right, hang on to your food until you know if you need it. So 22. All right, so you go after these guys. So that's 16, right? Plus 4, so 20. So you get rid of 20. Now you are at...
I was at 22, so now I'm at 2.
Right? 3, 5 is 8, 10, 12, 16, 20. Yep. So 22. Yep.
I have 2.
All right. So now you have 2 left. All right. So you have 4 wit. So you can outwit one of these guys, right? But you only, how much you have 5?
5,
5 stealth. Oh, no, you can't do it. Oh, hang on. You're 1 short. All right, so if you use your food here, you can outwit this guy, and then you'll have enough stealth to get through those 2 guys.
So
use that to make not your wit. Well, I guess either way it doesn't matter.
My stealth.
Well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can do it. Doesn't matter. Either way, you'll get through all 3 of them.
So there would be 6 in here.
No, that gives you 2. Food gives you 2.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so there you go. That gets rid of those guys. So you save timber. Timber! You get that? Have you noticed their names?
Andreas.
Have you noticed some of them are funny names?
Yeah.
All right, so that's your wit's at 0 now. Or your stealth is at 0. There's no way you're taking all these guys out, right? Not even close.
4 of these? No.
Yeah, so we missed Letita. So she goes Letitia. Maybe. I don't know. Letita. I'm going with Ita. Ita es español. Alright, so we did rescue at least 2 guys there. Well, I guess that would be my first video when I come back. Pilote asada tutorial. I don't know, like, I debate if I start homebrewing beer again, which Audrey tells me I need to do, or I need to get rid of all the bottles in the breezeway. That would be, I would maybe start another YouTube channel for that. Because that's what this channel at one point was. I had done unboxings for like my comic blog, and then I switched it over to my craft beer, and then I switched it over to Pokemon, and now I switched it over to board games. I don't know if we're not switching. We're not switching again. We're not going to something else. This is what we're enjoying now because we get to do it together. All right. So I have the first player marker, so I get to go first. I'm going for wit, so I'll go ahead and take timber, which is good for you because that gives you Andres para that, right? And then we do the same setup again. This goes discard. Discard. We get to use it on the next turn. All right. So this all goes discard. All right. All right. So setup day 3. Day 3. I actually was pretty good. Like anybody who tried any of the home brews that I made really enjoyed it. I actually made a really good horchata beer. I don't know, David, I told you about that. Like, but it was a very good horchata beer. It was a rice beer that was like a cream, and it's very creamy. You had to make it, and then it had like that cinnamon, and it was just vanilla. It was great. I did fishing first, then Pokemon. Who was it that did all the unboxings? Whose channel did all the unboxing? David, I thought that was you that did all the unboxings too. Or no. Horchata beer sounds amazing. It was good. It really was. I did that, and then I did a pumpkin. So I did a pumpkin. I wouldn't say it was as good as Southern Tier, but I was getting really close to Southern Tier. And then I made a Imperial IPA that almost tastes like a stout, but it was an IPA. It was really good. Du Tapache. Is that the corn one? Is that the corn one where you have to chew it up and then you spit the corn out and because of the way the saliva thing works? Harley? I didn't think he did the unboxings. Somebody said their entire channel was about doing mystery boxes. I forget who it was. All right. Well, all 10 of these guys are coming out to play again. So who do we got? We got Emma. We got Thomas Cooper. We got a fan. A fan? He's a fan. He's a fan. All right, so I like Thomas. Thomas has got a seek, and he's got pretty good wit. Emma's got cooking and wit, and then Jacques. How do you say it in French? Jacques and roll.
Jacques and roll.
Like it's supposed to be like rock and roll.
Jacques and roll.
Jacques and roll. If you did French, but yeah, it's supposed to be Jacques and roll, like rock and roll. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if I like him though. 4 strength, 2 jolly. I don't know if I like Thomas Cooper better than him. I like Thomas Cooper. I really do like Thomas Cooper. And that seems like an easy one because there's only 3 guys, but they could be pretty strong. The Fian gives you a lot of strength. And it wouldn't be too hard to get through. All right, let's see what we got first. Let's see what we got. So do our 4. All right, so I get... and your prayer, I get one of each. Prayer, cooking, and a scout. Gracias. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use my scout right now.
Forget that not yet?
Yeah, you can pick yours up. We're doing the setup. We're doing the planning phase. So I'm doing the scout on the middle. We know what that is now. And then do your numbers. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. 16, 3, 10, 13. That's not too bad. 13 on my stealth there. My brawn is always low. 1, 3, and 2 is 6. And then
My
one
jolly is
that.
ready.
Pina, pilonchija, and boiling a lot of other stuff. It's delish.
Piña piloncillo? No? I don't know what to boiling.
Well, I know there's a lot of different, like, herbal type beers that are out there now, too, which are different. All right. Oh, you're first player, so you go first. You already did all your stuff. All right. You have lots of food. You have another seek, and you have a prayer. One prayer just moves them. Oh, those guys are going to be hard to get through with everything but brawn. 6, 10, they're 13. You have 10.
10 brown.
You can get to 14. We don't know what these guys are. I mean, you could seek 2 of them.
I'll seek 12 those.
You want to do maybe further back? Because I mean, I got a lot of wit. I mean, I got 16 wit, so I know I can go through a couple of them easy.
So maybe
the last 2. Hey, JJ. Oh, tu corazón. Lo siento, corazón. Stop playing games with my heart. With my heart. All right. All right. If we decided we're not doing anything with this row.
I'm scared of that row. It has too much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we've decided not to do anything with that row, then
We just walk ahead.
I'm moving this guy. All right. You can either move somebody blindly, well, or you can move one of these guys, actually. I didn't think, oh, dang it, I should move probably one of those guys. Move that 8. Well, hang on. I'm not, wait a minute. Yeah, because hang on, that gives you 6, 10. Oh, you'll have enough, yeah. Remove the 8, because that gives you enough to use your brawn to get rid of that row. You can get rid of all these guys.
With my 10?
With your brawn, yeah, with your 10 brawn. Did you mix the red and the blue? Maybe. It's possible. It's possibly. Chris S. Please don't quit your day job. Lo siento. Bella didn't start howling, so it can't be that bad. All right. Okay, so what do you got left? You have... There's no way we're getting through that because we just moved 2 people down in here. No, I would just save your food. There's really no reason to use it right now. Save it for the next round. You can start going through these guys. And that's really all you can do is go through these guys with your wit. And you could try to go through. There's no way we're making it through this whole group here.
Okay, so I do the 2. I have 7. And then I have the 3, so I don't know. I don't understand. I get 5 there.
Well, no, you got to do them in order. You basically what you do is you say, can I outwit the next guy? Can I outwit the next guy? Can I,
so
So 2. And you can stop at any time. You're at 8. You busted. Wow. Wow. Ooh, that's actually harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so you pass me 2 jolly. Dose jollies.
I just pass you and stay there.
Oh, that's all you can pass me is jolly. You can't pass
so
me.
Go back to 0?
Yeah, and then this goes to 0. You pass your jolly and your brawn to the next player. Wow. So this is going to be 8 and 3. So that's, I'm already at 9, 10, 11 of my 16. Brawn, I've got 6, which is that very first guy. Stealth, I've got 3. And it allows me to do any 2, but there's only 1 guy I can see that I can get rid of. So I've got to risk it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all 3 of my jolly to add 3 there. I'm going to use my food. I need to make sure that we have enough to go there. That puts me at 22. So if we don't have enough for 22, we're in trouble. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I might have overkilled it. But that's fine. Jolly and all that stuff doesn't carry over. So 14 of 22. It doesn't matter. That was I'm not going to be able to do anything here anyways. So I'm just going to say that's my both attacks because there's no way I'm doing that other attack. No way that I'm doing that. All right. You want to see how bad these guys were? So 2, 5, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, they would have been even with Brawn. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23. I guess that's not too bad. 23. No overkill, double tap. All right. Oh no, and then we forgot we have these guys too. 5, 3, and another 3. That's that. That's that. All right. So we rescued 2. All right. So that was day 4, right? So day 4. So they're there because we didn't rescue them. We didn't rescue them. And then I need the wit. You need the brawn. All right. So now we same thing after day 4. Refine your deck down to 4 cards. We only get 4 cards.
So wait, these get discarded with any?
No, we're not discarded. You have to choose out of what cards you have 4 cards. So your gold is almost a guarantee. You're probably going to want your gold and probably want your silvers, right? And that's probably going to be your best 4 cards. We only get 4. We don't get 8 this time.
From where?
From all of your cards.
Everything
you have, yeah. You should have 10 cards.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm almost going to say that, yeah, you're going to want to probably get rid of all your starter cards. I doubt any of your starter cards are going to be better than the ones with the medals, the coins. I doubt it now. I mean, again, we're looking for brawn, right? We're looking for your brawn.
This one has more brawn. But this one has good jolliness.
Which is really where that comes in. You get that jolliness, which you can use for anything. Which basically means his brawn technically is 7, if you think about it. Because you're not going to use it for the other 2. You're just not. You only get cuatro. Cuatro. That's why I said it's going to be the 4 with the coins. It's guaranteed it's going to be the 4 with the coins. I don't think there's any... Yeah, because 4, 4... I have nothing that beats 4 for wit. Right?
No. The coins, senor.
I mean, the only thing I'm losing out of these prayers, but I do get 1 prayer and 2 scouting, which is good. What do you lose any tokens that are good? Well, your lady starts with a scout, so that's very beneficial because she starts with a scout and a cookery. So, and I already realized, and somebody will probably mention in the comments, we did mess up there at that one point. When I was playing my scouting and all that, I shouldn't have done that, right? You're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be on your turn. So, all right. So, what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and throw the... We're about to go up against the sheriff, so we're going to go ahead and throw the giveaway up. So, for those of you guys that are new and have not gone through this, let me go ahead and complete that one. Complete that one. Put back on giveaways. Put back on betting. I don't know. Put back on giveaways. There we go. Custom. Alright, so there we go. So we started the giveaway. The giveaway is for 10 minutes. Once you see it up in the chat, then you can do the pound or the exclamation point raffle. This is for a copy of this game. So you will have a chance to get a copy of this game. US only unless you're willing to pay for shipping and handling. And that's just because we have to pay for the shipping because we have both copies here. The publisher had already sent it to us before we did this. So just exclamation point raffle will enter you into the drawing. Now, of course, if you want to win our big drawing, that is a paid donation to Extra Life Charities and Children's Miracle Network, which is the whole reason why we're doing this. So you can go out there and subscribe, or subscribe or die. And don't forget the most important thing. Don't forget to pay for mayonnaise. I can't do it like he does.
No, I don't.
That's Miniac.
Huh?
He's like over here. Oh man, he does the guttural. He can do that guttural thing. I can't do that guttural thing. All right, but yeah. So the raffle is going. Good luck to you guys. We will pull the winner after we done our last round. So we take our 4. Well, this is our band. There's no reason to shuffle because that's it. All of these guys get retired, so they all go up here, and everybody goes to Sherwood Forest. Toto in Sherwood Forest. Now we need to set up for the 5th.
What's so bad?
That's what we have to set up for the final round. So, let me put this in the correct order. All right, so the top one is the wall. And, oh, in the back it actually tells you what to do. Amazing. And this, I'm going to tell you guys, you know what? If you guys ever see Castillo Games do another game, back them. Like, I think this is their first time publisher. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. This rulebook is awesome. The insert that came with the game is awesome, right? Like, I've gotten some Kickstarters from indie publishers that are not like over the top, but I'm going to tell you, like, I'm just amazed at the quality of this game. And if you want to, in my unboxing video, I mean, if you don't win this, if you go out in my unboxing video, you can, there's a link. And there's a promo code where you can get, I think, 10% off if you buy it from his store. That's over on our unboxing video. But I tell you, this is top notch. I mean, look at this. Quick reference guide on the back of a book. Like, you got big publishers that don't even do that in this type of detail, right? I mean, just everything. I mean, like I said, I read through these rules. During
that break.
Like, during the break. Like, after I went live, I read through the rules, and that's how at least clear they were to the most point for us to be able to play this for you guys, right? All right, but I digress. Let's go. I need to go to the setup for day 5. Okay, so the top is the wall, and then that has, oh no, ours is in a different position. Our wall is in the middle. So it's wall with 7 red, and then it is Robin Hood. He's behind 6 red. And then the Sheriff is behind 5 red.
And then one also turned faced up. Oh, that's 7.
Yeah, the same with one face up. Yep. Ooh, that one really sucks. There's one where you have a court in the courtyard. Yeah, there's on the, well, it's probably because of the 3-player. On the 3-player, you can actually have 2 in front of Robin Hood. That would suck. So I've heard this game is kind of painful at 2 players. But then again, I think it does come down to learning the mechanics, right? Learning all the secrets of the game. We may be able to rescue Robin Hood, but I don't know if we would be able to... where are we at? Oh, no. Which, is this the 6? Oh, then bring it down here. This goes in the front. It's weird how they've got it like this, because you have to break down the wall before you can get these. Now this one's weird because you get to do Robin Hood first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the wall. Ow! I don't know why. That was weird. Weird on the thingamajig. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, I forget if there was an order that we had to defeat them in. That is the only part I do not know. Place Robin Hood in prison side up, and prison villagers with him. To the right of Robin Hood, deal the separate row of cards shown in Day 5 setup. Place Nottingham Castle card to the right in the top row. The wall. And only reveal the guard at the end of the rows. Oh, yeah, not supposed to reveal this guard. Sorry. I've forgotten all about you, guard. I have no clue that you're even there. Place sheriff face up below everybody. All right. To his right, deal the row guards. Protect. Okay, now. Step 5, draw 4 cards. We only have 4. Since you only have 4 cards, that's it. Day 5 is final round. You must defeat the rows of guards in order from top to bottom. First the wall, then the courtyard, then the sheriff. But in our case, we're getting Robin Hood first. The player who defeats Nottingham Castle receives jolliness. Blah, blah, blah. All guards in the courtyard have been... Robin Hood is rescued, and you've won the game. If you fail to defeat him, you lose the game, and we'll have to play again to rescue Robin Hood. After you rescue Robin Hood, you can continue playing the attempt to defeat the sheriff optional. Okay, so it looks like... I don't know if this is common for all 2-player. Let me real quick look at the other day 5s for 2-player. So, yeah, so this one, Robin's not at the top. So the wall is at the top. The wall is at the top. Wall's at the top. Wall's at the top. Wall's at the top. Wow, we got lucky. That is the only one where Robin Hood's at the top.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only one where Robin Hood is at the top.
Oh.
So it is either a misprint or that's how it's supposed to be. So this one's very similar. 6, 7. No, it can't be. 6, 7, 5. See?
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing. There's no bonus. So this is identical. Just the walls at the top. That is the only one. I don't know if that was a Kickstarter exclusive. Again, ours is a Kickstarter edition, so you'll get these same cards. Whoosh. 3-player. Look at 3-player.
Wow.
But see, when do you rescue Robin Hood? I think you still have to do all of it. I think you still have to do all 3 to rescue Robin Hood. I don't think you rescue Robin Hood once you get through. Like, that's why I don't understand where the wall needs to be. It doesn't make sense. I think you still have to do both. Alright, we're going to try to do both. The problem is, once you do both, you only get to face the sheriff with what you have left, I think. I don't think you get to reshuffle and redraw. After you rescue Robin, you can continue playing to attempt to defeat the sheriff, which is optional. To do so, you must defeat all the guards protecting the sheriff as well as the sheriff himself. As the bonus, the player who frees Robin flips into his active side, adds him to the merry band, immediately adds his attributes to the total. That player now may make an extra attack, but must use an attribute they have not yet used this turn. Imprisoned villagers are now happily rescued, but do not give any bonuses because they are busy securing an escape route. I don't know if we're going to be able to... I don't think we're beating the sheriff. I don't think our decks are strong enough, but we will see. We will see. So 6. And that's one other thing. During the unboxing, we showed that, but there are a bunch of other characters. I don't know if certain characters might be better and give you more benefits. Little John's 8 brawn. Will Scarlet does the sneaky and he gets a scouting. Much the Miller's son. Beginning of your turn, you may give one of your villagers to another player. They must give you one. Okay, so you can trade villagers. Alan O'Dale gives you Jolly. Lady Christabel uses cookery or mead. Add 1 to increasing the attribute. So she basically gives you +1. So either 2 or 3 mead or food. And then Friar Tuck gives you 2 prayer right off the bat. So he gives you 1 discard per turn. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, so let's add up our stuff. 6, 10. Are you done yours? Oh, no. 6, 10, 14, 24, 26. That's not bad. 26. 14, 24. That's not bad. 2, 5. Oh, you're first player this turn, aren't you? No, you were first player last turn. I was first round, third round, fifth round. I'm first. All right. 2, 5, 11. 11. And 2. And then I get 2 scouting and 1 prayer. All right.
I still have this? No, I lost them.
What? No. They turn into mead. From the previous round, it just turns into mead. How many did you have?
I have 2.
Yeah, flip them over. They should be mead instead. And now you get 1 for this turn. Now again, you're going to use them all. I mean, you're going to use everything. Yeah, you still get the one that she makes. Yeah. All right, we have a lot of scouting. Okay. There's a Caspito. Still get the Caspito. You need to take your little vacuum to the table.
Yeah.
All right. So 4. I don't know what any of this is. So we have to get through both of them. So I'm going to use my scouting tokens up here at the top, right? To do the first 4. Oh, no. I'm going to do the last 4. Or maybe I should do like every other one. I'm going to do this one. That's 1, 2, 3.
You want to do your what? Your wit?
I'm wit and stealth, yeah. And then there's my 4. Now you have a lot of scout left too. All right, so that was all my scouting. All right, I have 1 prayer. The problem is if I move somebody. Now this, you have to get through 24. Like, I don't know how you would get through that. If you have to do that before you can do something else, how would you get through that? Like my wit is 27. Like I would just get through that. Holy cow. I think and this might be a problem too, when you're playing at lower player counts, this doesn't relate properly. I do have a lot of stealth though. I do have 24 stealth. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's my 24. If I do that, the player who defeats Nottingham Castle gains 1 jolliness for every 3 villagers in Sherwood Forest.
Why?
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5. So I get 5. So that's going to help you out, hopefully. All right. That puts me at 0. I do have... All right, so I do have 11 brawn, which can pass over to you. Because if you rescue Robin Hood, then you get to take 3 attacks on your turn instead. But it's got to be something different than what you've already used. And your stealth and your stuff is not the highest. Alright. Okay, so I can see these guys. 4, 9. Oh, that's 7. That's 16, 17, 18. Alright, we're gonna start going. So 4. What do I have? 26. Whoa, 12 right there. 12. He's 5, so that puts me at 17. 8 puts me at 23. 25. Oh, I have to stop.
Use my fingers.
25. Alright. Because I can't do that guy. Alright. So that was my 2 attacks. So that used 25, so I'm left with 1. Yeah. That's all I could do. I could move a guy, but I don't know if that's going to help you or not. So yeah. Oh, castle's at the bottom. Let's see. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, hang on. You get 2 or 1 brawn from me. Oh no, hang on. You get 20 or you get 11 brawn from me. 11 brawn.
11 brawn?
11.
I have 25.
Yep, that's gonna be lots of brawn to get through things. And then you get a number 7 jolly from me. Alright. So you get 2 attacks, plus rescuing Robin Hood will give you a 3rd attack. And it says to rescue Robin Hood, you have to do both the castle, you have to do all the guards in the courtyard. to actually rescue them. I guess technically if you don't take these guys out, you don't make it out, right? So you can rescue them, but then you still need to be able to get out the gate, right? So we know this. You're only going to get 2 attacks. I would almost say you're going to have to use the brawn here. Well, you got your scouts. Use your scouts. Yep. All right, so use your 3 scouts. That's 2. So it'd be these 2 guys, right? All right. And then you got 2 more. So it'd be these 2 guys. And then you got your last one, right? So use that scout for this one and that one up there. Those scouts are helpful. Okay, so we got that figured out. And then you got your food to increase if you have to increase something. Okay. So this is 7. What's the lowest thing? This, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the lowest. So 11 wit. Do you have 11 wit?
No.
Can you get 11 wit? Well, hang on. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 here. 8. 8 and 3 is
11.
11. Okay. Okay. So we can, if we can do that, do you have, and you should have, definitely have enough brawn, right? So 2 and 9 is 11, 14, 17, 22, 26.
I have 36.
All right. So the only problem is you're not going to be able to use the brawn for the next turn. So how much? And you only have 7. What does Robin Hood give us? He gives you 8 of everything plus 6 jolly. He gives you 8 of everything plus 6 jolly. Do you think we can stealth through this? Is going to be the question. Because you can't use the same action twice.
8 with 8.
Well, even with him giving you 8 more, actually gives you 8 plus 7.
But when does he give me that?
As soon as you rescue him. Again, this is optional. We don't have to beat that. I mean, technically, we've beaten the game. What you have in conditions right now will beat the game.
So I should use...
All right, so if you use all the food and all the stuff you have, right, we said that gets rid of these.
Yeah.
Yep, all right, so that gets rid of those. All right, and then you have to get rid of... Yeah, because see, he's kind of standing in the middle. If you look at it on the card, he's standing in between the 2. Right, so he's kind of standing in the middle. You got to get rid of both of them. All right. All right, so now if you use your brawn here, that is what, 11, 14, 17, 22, 26. All right, so that's 26 brawn.
10.
All right, so these guys just go away. You rescued Robin Hood. He is now part of your band. So you add 8 to each, plus 6 jolly. Although you got to take your... Oh, you had... How much jolly did you have? Was your jolly plus 1?
10.
No, your jolly wasn't that high. No, your jolly wasn't 15. Where did you get a 10 from? I think you tapped it. I think you tapped it. Oh, I gave you a bunch of jolly.
You gave me a bunch of jolly.
Oh, we didn't use all of it then. How much did we use on that first round? I thought you only had 4. That's all I added.
I had.
See.
From the beginning.
See. I mean, no. I mean the first row we got rid of.
You gave me 7. I remember. I was at 7.
See.
And then
But I'm saying when I was adding, I didn't know you had that, so I was only calculating 4. So you actually have 10 jolly left. Okay. So the only thing you can do is sneak. So you added. So add 8 to the sneak. What's 8 to what you were at? You're at 7?
I was at 17. Adding?
You're 2, 4, 8, plus 8, so 16.
So I am at
16. 16. Then add another 10, because you have 10 jolly left here. Alright. And then add another 6 for rescuing Robin Hood. All right, and put this down to 0. There you go. All right, so the question is, do you have 32? Is 32 enough sneak? Oh, 32 plus 12. We also have to do his 12. All right, so 4. 7 is 11. 9 is 20. 25.
32.
Nope.
Yeah?
Couldn't beat him.
No. Have 30.
Oh, wow. We didn't even notice that. Look at the bottom. He gets +4 wit, brawn, and stealth for every imprisoned villager at the start of day 5. So technically, we had a bunch of villagers in jail. That is way overpowered. Holy cow. Wow, we didn't play good. We didn't play good. Wow. Trying to get through the sheriff. Now that's challenge mode, guys. That will take a little bit of something. This is going to take more times to play through to figure out how to get that. Because if you think about it, every time you don't rescue somebody, it's going to make the sheriff stronger. And we almost had it. Like, if he didn't have anything and this didn't come into play, we could have had it. But, wow. Wow. All right. That was fun. You like that one?
Yeah.
So, we found another deck builder you like? So, we found another deck builder that Audrey likes. There we go, guys. That is Rescuing Robin Hood. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Grande cam. And then let's go ahead and draw our winner. And then we can move over to Bank Job. Now, Bank Job, we're going to have to read the rules with you because I, again, have no clue how to play Bank Job. Now, the copy of Bank Job we have is a Focus. Focus. Hola? Hola? I feel like it's not in focus.
Oh, we are tired.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's in focus. All right, we'll figure that out in a minute. So let's go ahead and draw the winner. All right, so... Well, the timer says 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, but I thought it said it was over, didn't it?
We restarted it.
Did it restart or something? Did the timer end, guys? I thought I saw that it ended.
It's a...
No, raffle was started. Enter for chance. Oh no, it hasn't ended yet. All right.
It says you can no longer enter the raffle.
Where at?
Right above.
Oh, there it is. You can no longer enter the raffle. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. It's showing that it's still going here. Oops. So let's see here. All right, so we're going to... Oh, no, resume entries. Oh, I guess it's a timer of how long it's been...
After?
But it's counting down. All right, whatever. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick the winner, guys. So let's go ahead and click the pick the winner. Drum roll. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Ryan! So Ryan won Rescuing Robin Hood. So we will add this to your pile, ever-growing pile of games. Again, makes it easier for us. One box to ship them all. One box to bind them. Oh, no, that's a different movie. That is a different movie. So congratulations, Ryan. Won that one. So we will go ahead and we're going to switch over to the bank job. So we, yeah. So, oh yeah, if you're just now joining us, of course, all that YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell notification, like, definitely, bell notification, subscribe, share, like, donate.
Watch us.
Watch us, all that stuff. All right, guys, we'll be right back with the next gameplay. But until then,
see you.
Peace.